Interesting. You touched on such an interesting point here. Now that we're talking, kind of the groups and the concept of speaking with one voice, and I think you had heard. I did an analysis of the Alberta election, the recent Alberta election, on Mike Phillips' show a couple of weeks ago. And in evaluating the Alberta election, where of course Daniel Smith won, I think that is good news. I think that's good news for Albertans right now, that basically the people in Alberta haven't fallen off their rocker and would vote for NDP as leadership. So I think it's good news, if anything, that the Conservatives and Daniel Smith won. I really don't think there's any opportunity at all for Premier Smith or any politician in Alberta to really make a difference, just because of how the limited number of seats they have, and the overbearing influence that Ottawa has. But in analyzing the election, it surprised me that we all think of the Conservatives, the UCP, and the NDP, but there are 12 other political parties that were running in that race and actually got votes. One of them, my favorite one, is the Alberta Communist Party. They are what they are. They say what they are. It's great, but they got some votes. And so hand in hand with this concept of just groups and voting as one, I'm thinking, going through the list of these 12 other parties, there are a lot of them, regardless of kind of ideology, that'll be yes voters. For example, the Wexit and the Western Independent parties. There's a number of them. You know the players and the folks within those quote independents or Alberta parties. I'm sitting saying, well, they're going to be all yes votes. If indeed, I can't dream that they would ever vote socialist or NDP or whatever. So, well, what about other parties? What about other parties? And I'm looking through the other 12 parties, and I'm saying, wow, I think the Alberta 51 movement is going to be a completely crossover movement, in that there are going to be liberals and conservatives. There's going to be there will be faith-based organizations, and there'll be atheist organizations. There'll be capitalists and socialists. I've joked at one point, Val. I don't know if I ever shared this with you, but I once posted online that when it comes down to the U.S. Senate, whether the U.S. Senate would want Alberta to be part of the United States, I joke that it might be the only thing that goes through the Senate at 100 to nothing, 100 to 0. It was tongue in cheek, but it was really commenting on the fact that whether you're a liberal or a conservative, the Democrats down here would love having Alberta in the fold, because of the prosperity and the ability to really increase the power of the United States, not the power, but the energy independence, and really the ability to fund better social safety net programs, better health care than ever before, et cetera, simply because of adding Alberta to the fold, bringing that incredible, of course, wealth as far as oil, natural resources, and the incredible Alberta people, the workforce, a very educated population. So there you go. I don't know if it would pass the Senate 100 to nothing, but I'll bet you it's going to be a real non-partisan crossover vote, Val.
Hello, it's a no-brainer. We have no say. We have no say in Ottawa. That's just the cold, hard truth. And I'm telling you the truth. Even if you vote in Alberta, it doesn't matter. Ottawa decides. You don't even get a say. So once we become the 51st state, oh boy, are we ever going to get a say, let me tell you. So this is so exciting, and this is finally our chance to pursue freedom. AB51vote.com. Don't waste any time. Do it before dinner. That's my advice.